Namaskar. On this auspicious day of International Labour Day, I wish all the very best to all EPS 95 pensioners, their families, and those who are still working under this scheme. We sincerely think that in the coming times, the labour and the labourer both should be respected in this world. The value of labour and those who are working, the working class, should be more respected, and God may give them the strength and also their dues with due respect. We also, on this day, we pay tribute to all our friends, all our brothers, sisters who fought for this righteous cause and lost their lives during this struggle. We do salute them, we pay them tribute. Friends, today we are aware that country is suffering from, the whole world is suffering from Corona. I request you to take care of yourself and your family, follow all the rules during this epidemic so that we should not lose more of our friends. As far as the subject of fulfilling our demands are concerned, we have already conveyed your feelings to those who are concerned in the government, and these feelings are properly conveyed. The government gave us assurance, and the solid assurance, but still our demands are not fulfilled. The reason is cruel policies of this EPFO. The EPFO acts like an independent agency which doesn't care for your parliament, which doesn't care for your Supreme Court. After Supreme Court's result, they are not obeying it. After discussions in parliament, they give damn to the whole issue. They are misleading and feeding wrongly to the committees of parliament. They are acting as if there is no supervision on them. This is very unfortunate, and these feelings are also conveyed to all concerns. Friends, today in Buldhana, 860 days are past. There is chain hunger strike going on. Our brothers and sisters are sitting there continuously protesting. Recently, we have conveyed our feelings, strong feelings to the government by conducting agitation all over country in front of EPFO office. I congratulate you for that. From Jammu and Kashmir to Andaman, from Northeast to Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, you name it, every state has demonstrated, and we have burned the copies of atrocious letters by EPFO and also given the request letter or memorandum to the Honorable Prime Minister. Dear friends, NAC as an organization is well aware of your anger, of your restraint what you are following, of your feelings. We are sensitive towards that. All our leaders are aware about the public sentiments. These public sentiments, please use these sentiments to increase your organization, because tomorrow if our demands are not fulfilled, mind you, we'll have to do Jan Andolan, a big Andolan throughout the country, where every pensioner, and his family and every working class person has to participate, and they cannot go unnoticed. Their feelings, their sensitivities, government cannot ignore. I request, I feel, the government should not take our patience as our weakness. If that's so, at right time, the right agitation will be carried out throughout the country, and that time we will not worry about our lives. At the same time, I would like to say we should not be disappointed. Whatever progress we have done in last 4 to 5 years, I know the fulfillment of our demands are not yet done. But this organization, NAC, as a whole, as a force, we will not leave any stone unturned till the time all our 4 demands are agreed to and granted. If that doesn't happen, we will be ready for big agitation. And for that, you have to be ready, you have to increase our organizational strength. For now, only this much I would like to say or convey. Thank you very much. And Jeshta Bharat, Shreshta Bharat, Sarvesham Mangalam.